What's good, y'all? It's your boy Dre. Need a brush, first of all. Just got a cut yesterday. I ain't brushed my hair today, though. But, I got some grays coming in, man. I'm getting old, yo. Yo, but real quick, you know, yo, why is it hard for men to be fathers? Um, and it bothers me because you ever look at your child young and innocent? So from like birth through their growing ages, and when you see that innocence, when you see that child, like there is an automatic, instant, instant love that just attaches like instantly. And for me, I have a 3-year-old daughter, and for me, like from the moment she came out, her mom to like even now, I look at my daughter and it's just like I could never ever abandon this girl. Um, like she's so precious, so beautiful. It's the love I have for her, I can physically feel in my heart. And when I see men out here that's not active in a child's life, or are deadbeats and not around their kids, it's just like, have you looked at that child? Have you, when you look at that kid's eyes, from the time that child was born to just every day up until now, and you just like, damn, I don't ever want to miss a beat in my child's life. Like it's hard. I really don't understand. Like you got to be a heartless dude. You know what I mean? Not to be there for your kids. You know what I mean? I mean, even if you can't even be there financially, you know what I mean? That's still not a reason to not be around. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You might struggle. And as a man, our egos might be like, damn, I can't provide for my child. I can't buy my child clothes, or I can't buy my child the kicks. I can't buy my child the things that I want to buy my child. So, you might feel like that might be a hindrance in your involvement. So you're like, well, if I can't do for my child, I don't want to be around for my child because I feel shitty in that aspect. But really all your child really wants is you around. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times that, I'm out with my daughter and we could be shopping and whatever, and I want to buy my daughter every damn thing. You know what I mean? Just because she asks for it. So when she picking up toys, Dad, can I have this? And she picking up this, and she had that, and it's just like, baby, just fill the damn shopping cart up and let's just get it all. It's like, my real feelings. And if I could, I probably would. I don't know. But my daughter just wants me around. You know what I mean? She's happy just being in my presence. Um, even at night when she, when I have her, because her mom and I aren't together, but when I have my daughter and she's, at my house and she's spending a week with me, a summer with me, however long I got her, and when she's in bed at night and I'm putting her in, she, Daddy, can you lay with me? Just, no, stay here with me, Daddy. And it's just like, and you really just like, girl, I don't feel like laying in this room with you. I don't want to, watch these movies. You know what I mean? But your child really just wants you around. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how any parent can feel disconnected from their child, or don't feel a connection to their child enough to want to be around. You know what I mean? And I'm saying men in general, men specific. This is for the men out there, because it's a stigma. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a stigma. You know what I mean? We have that stigma, being deadbeats, and especially black men. You know what I mean? It's just like we out here, we have multiple kids, multiple baby mamas. Um, I only have one, and I don't prefer to my daughter's mom as my baby mama. You know what I mean? But that's just slang talk. You know how that is. That's my daughter's mother, so I give her the respect to that. But but yeah, you know what I mean? Like your BMs or whatever is just like, and I get it. Even they might be bitches and assholes. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it in a disrespectful form of calling, women bitches, but the mannerisms, like, damn, you being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I get all of the factors, because I go through the ringer. I go through hell with my daughter mom sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. I understand the threats of child support. You won't see your kid, or I understand all of that. You know what I mean? Or bitter baby mamas, and she want to take you to court, or she want to prevent you from seeing your child. I mean, she try to use your life circumstances against you. But man, when you got that love for your child, there's nothing that will stop it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and especially if you got your life in order. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what you mad for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna tell the judge? Like, you mad because I'm not with you and I'm with this other girl, so you don't. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of bullshit. I know it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the system. I'm not on child support and no visitation. You know what I mean? I have a good relationship with my daughter's mom in that aspect. You know what I mean? But my whole point is, there should be nothing, nothing that should keep you from your child. No matter how bitter, your daughter mom want to be, whatever, all your child want is for you to be around. So, what I mean? There's no real excuse for you being a deadbeat, and I don't understand, how deadbeats exist. It's been especially ones that's just not around. Like, it ain't even got nothing to do with the bitter baby mom or anything like that. It's just you just being a fuck nigga. You know what I mean? You just being a fuck boy. You just not around your kids. You know what I'm saying? You got this baby mom over here. You got this baby mom over here. You know what I mean? You ain't seen your kids in weeks. You ain't talked to them, video them, nothing. It's just like you out here running the streets and shit. Like, yo, how do you not have an ounce of feeling in your heart for your child? How can you not want to see a child every day? How can you not want to hug that child every day? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really just coming from, like, again, from the time you see your child born, you just look at the innocence in that baby. You just look at that child. You look at your child. You look at, damn, I created this. Damn, I made this. You know what I mean? And then as that child grows along, and that child, you know what I mean, you become smart and able-bodied, and you just continue to look at that child, and you just like, I made this. This is a creation of me. This is a part of me. This came from me. Like, how could you abandon that, or not want to be around that, or not want to commit your life to it? You know what I mean? Um, that shit, it bothers me to, to see that. And I said, I love my daughter dearly, man. We have a great bond. Even at 3, my daughter is so smart. We talk about things. I laugh with her. I joke with her. I watch movies with her. You know what I mean? It's it's an unbelievable feeling. And and I just want to encourage dudes, man. Like, yo, really, 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 you know, build that bond with your child. You know what I mean? Like, your child should admire you. Your child should want to be, you know what I mean? Like, not only the best child they could be for you, but your child should damn near want to be like your best friend, or want you to be their best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter, you know what I mean? And I live away from my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live in Buffalo. My daughter lives in Baltimore. We 6 hours away from each other. But I get my daughter every month. 6 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I hop on the road. You know what I mean? I done put over 40,000 miles, you know what I mean, on my car I bought a car a year and a half ago. Newer car a year and a half ago. And, man, I already put over 40,000 miles on that joint just in almost 2 years, you know what I'm saying? November be 2 years I had my car. That's over, I'm at over 20, maybe my average, about 23,000 miles a year. You know what I'm saying? And then, shout out to her moms too, because, we meet halfway sometimes. You know what I mean? Well, that's been the deal lately. We meet halfway. We meet halfway in Pennsylvania. So she drive 3 hours, I drive 3 hours. You know what I mean? I get my daughter, she come back to Buffalo with me for a weekend or for a week or whatever. We put that effort in. You know what I mean? But regardless of the fact, you know what I mean, I see my daughter 12 months out of the goddamn year. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that way since birth. You know, my daughter spends the summers with me. You know what I mean? And, you know, as soon as June is done, you know, her mom's a school teacher, so as soon as school let out in June I got my daughter. Get her from June up until August. I get my daughter for like 7 to 8 weeks in the summer. You know what I mean? And then when I don't have her, we video chat. You know what I mean? And then I get her. You know what I mean? Like every month. So like, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. You know what I mean? It's natural to me now. It's normal to me now. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that's stopping. You know, eventually, you know, maybe I may move to the Maryland area, the DC area, you know, my career. You know, because I will have the ability to do so. You know, or you know, who knows? You know how those cars will play out. You know, but the fact is, you know what I mean? That distance ain't keeping me from my child. You know what I'm saying? So for you niggas that's in the same fucking city as your child, the same town, the same areas, you know your child, and you ain't seen your child, come on, man, that shit not cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, our kids need us. You know, our kids need fathers. You know what I mean? Especially in the black community. You know what I mean? Like you know, we really need our fathers there. And I'm just encouraging you, man. Just be there and do the best that you can. You know what I mean? Get back into your child's life. If you're not, if you're already in your child's life, man, that's great. And continue to build that bond and continue to do so. You know what I mean? And don't let nothing, you know, nothing separate you from that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of decisions I do make, you know, I do make it, you know, based upon my daughter. And sometimes it's even a wrong decision. You know, even dealing with my daughter, mom. You know, things that you know, I cater to her to, or whatever. You know, when I probably shouldn't because, you know, I have a girlfriend, and my girlfriend and my daughter have a great bond. You know, what I mean, my daughter and my girlfriend love each other. You know what I mean? Like she came out of her womb. You know what I mean? And you know, so sometimes there's like a lot of unfairness. You know, that I give to my daughter's mom. You know what I mean? But that's just me. You know what I mean? Trying to keep my daughter and mom happy enough for me to continue to have my daughter and to build the relationship and the bond that I have with my daughter. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to go through the system and all that. You know what I mean? Which, you know, I don't believe my daughter and mom is the type to do that, but uh, you never know. You know what I mean? But my whole message, man, my whole point is, man, get in your child's life, stay in your child's life. Like, you, that shit, it's an innate love. It's an innate feeling. It's automatically there. It should be. And if it's not there, if you ain't missing your kids every day, if you're not there for your kids, if you know what I mean, you know, got kids that you don't frequent or anything, it's just like you either heartless and just don't give a fuck, or you got something mentally going on wrong, and you know what I mean, you should you should get that checked, you know, because it's a wonderful thing, you know, loving your child and having your child love you back, man. It's a wonderful feeling. But other than that, man, it's your boy Dre. I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed day.